Hey guys, I figured I'd give you an update on the bike. I finally got the nerve to take the side off, which wasn't too hard. One thing I did find weird is it has two regulators in it. The battering wire is all nice and thick, so I don't have to worry about the wiring on the batteries. Even the connectors are all sealed up with little grommets there, which is really nice. The controller itself is a BLDC motor controller. The operating voltage is 72 volts. The current limit is 38, so it's probably a 25 to 38 amp controller. And it only has high level brake. That's it. It's run of the mill. Nothing too fancy there. I guess they figure once you're putting a controller inside the bike, you really don't have to worry about what type of controller it is. It's run of the mill. I really would like to put mine on it. What else? I found that the that little box that was underneath there is just there to house the breaker, which I don't like. Oh, which you can see there. Those ones are known to fail. They also fail internally, which is bad. It'll trip for no reason, or they fry at the ends where the wires go in. They come loose, or they fall apart. So I'm going to be changing that out. What else? I'm going to end up taking those off for now until I can find a way to make them quiet, or get the materials to get them quieter. As you can see here on the frame, the welds are still there. If I want to install my controller on the outside of the bike, which I likely will for now, I'll have to make a bracket. And what we're going to do is the big 80 amp controller, I'll be ripping some of the shunts out of it, so I can at least step it down to 40, since 38 is the limit. I don't know, 40 is not going to hurt the motor. Yeah, that's about it. There's really not that much to it. It's sort of got like a scooter frame where it goes right down the center, and the rest is just plastic. Even the tanks, I mock up a tank, but it's plastic. That's about it. It's exactly. I found some pictures online that I'll put on the video that shows what the battery box looks like. It's not much, just a square box with the two pieces of metal coming up the sides and bolted to the frame to hold it up. Getting the batteries out, you'd have to drop the battery box right out, so that'd be a bit of a pain, but not much to it. Nice gas shock on the back. Lots of dirt in there because they've had it outside. You can see some leaves and that in there. It is a display model, so. Oh, and I'm going to change out the horn. It's got a cheesy horn there. I'm going to put a car horn in it that I have here. So yeah, so I think I'm going to start with the rear carriers. I'm just going to drop them off for now until I can find a way to make them quieter. But, that's about it. Not much left to it, really. The other things I found that were interesting is there's actually turn signals in the actual fairings itself, which I didn't know because they're all smoked plastic. Even the back tail light is smoked plastic. I didn't even know. I couldn't even find it until I used it. So, yeah. So I'm going to change that horn out. I'm going to take those off, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with the controller. I'm going to have to make another video where I redo the shunts on that, and I'll post that shortly. I found some more parts to the MP3 player on the bike. Oh, still there? Okay. It's right here. You can either USB it, or you can use a SIM card or a micro SD, which is kind of cool. But I'm pretty sure it's Bluetooth as well. Those are your controls that light up. I currently have the breaker off, so because this is in storage. But yeah, I'm not happy with that. I mean, a 38 amp controller. I mean, this thing probably doesn't climb like a goat with a 38 amp controller. I've had one that's 48 amp, and this bike would have no problem using that. So if I can redo the shunts in that and test it, then I'll have a smart controller that's Bluetooth. I can adjust the parameters. I'll have soft start or power boost. This bike would be a smart bike. But this is a stupid controller. It doesn't have any extras. It's no frills. It's a no frills controller, which I don't like. I've been using these for years. This bike deserves better. So we're gonna change that out and take that off and everything else. And I'll probably make another video because I literally just took this off just to get an idea of what I was going to deal with here. But just nothing. It's nothing. I've done more. I've done harder work on a e-bike. I mean, I take this little tie wrap off here, and all the connections for the controller are right there on the power bar there. So I'm laughing. It's pretty clean. I'm not too worried about the wiring on the battery, like I said, because they're nice and thick. Definitely can handle more than 38 amps with those wires. I still don't get the two regulators. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'm not complaining about it. So that's it for now, guys. I'll post another video or another vlog, and we'll slowly start to transform this bike into something a little bit better performance. Later, guys.